Okay guys, so we're back at the boat and we're doing the gas test, meaning we put in gas in the tank and see if it spills from somewhere. So far we got up to close to 40, right? 40, 45? About 40, 45 I think. And nothing. I've been looking on the edges. Can you lift it? Just lift it and let it drip in. Yeah, it's dry as a bone. And also I came to install the new pump, and with my bad arm I couldn't force the hoses, and I couldn't lift the little rod that you have to lift, so the little leg pump goes in there so the shaft can pump it up and down, and I couldn't, every time I raised it would fall down, and I couldn't really hold it, and I called my friend the mechanic. He's going to see if he can come tomorrow or Monday and do it. I said, go ahead and do it and I'll pay you. Yeah, I did this one on this side and it's easier. It's got more room, but that side is tight. You got it? You got it out? Okay, you hear it? Yeah, it's just dripping right now. It's just taking a pee. Okay, so as a backup, if the tank was beginning to spill, I already have my pump connected to this tank here and connect through here, so I can pump gas out in case it started spilling. I need to bring the level down, but it hasn't happened, and we're down to the last drop. Turn it off on the bottom and then turn it off on the... Still pouring a little bit? Okay. So we're gonna leave it like that for a week. Let some pressure build up, and with the weight of the gas, maybe that's gonna push it out. But I don't know. It's funny. It's weird. So I already connected my new sander unit. I already did the electrical and heat shrink and the whole thing. And I want to go up to the bridge and turn on the key and see what it tells me. It should have now roughly half a gallon, half a tank. Half a gallon. This tank is 70 gallons. Got it done? Oh, all right. Okay, so I'll see you later. Okay, so we clean up the bilge, and I vacuum the water because the pumps never take all the water out. There's always about an inch or less than an inch. Anyways, I took all the water out of the vacuum, cleaned it as much as possible, but there's some little pieces of paint that were floating around, so I got the little net and I threw away a bunch of stuff, little pieces of wood and you name it. So we came to do the pump, but I couldn't do the pump. I took it out with the ratchet and everything, but I couldn't put it in because you have to lift the little shaft, and at the same time you gotta hold the pump. And most of the work is with the left, because the side that you can't really do much with the right. You gotta do it with the left. So anyways, I couldn't really do it. So I called my mechanic. I said, hey, I'm having trouble doing this, and I couldn't even pull the hoses off because the pain. Let me explain something. I keep saying my shoulder, and you guys are saying this guy's a wimp. He's complaining about the shoulder. The pain goes from the elbow all the way up, and it wraps up to here, to back here. So every night I gotta get a spray or a roller. In fact, I have one here. Let me see, because to go to bed, for me to be able to sleep, I have to get my little roller. Let me see here. Yeah. And I recommend this BioFreeze, but it says professional. If you have the BioFreeze regular, it doesn't do much. The professional is the one that has the best results. So what I do is just roll it on the area that is kind of, giving me pain, and hit this. Can let that's okay. Sometimes I hit the elbow because it does hit the elbow. And I've been wanting to do the surgery, but I'm so busy with stuff for now. I was going to do it this year, but we have this trip coming up, and you need about 4 or 5 months to recoup. And the trip is going to be in 4 or 5 months, so I'm not going to be walking around with a sling. So I'm not doing the surgery right now. I'm going to do it around Christmas and do that, because I can't do much with the elbow, with the shoulder. It's hitting me with the pain every day, day and night. I ignore it. If I don't do much with the arm, it kind of settles. But if I start doing it a lot, or lifting weight, moving things around, yeah, boy, that thing just kicks like a mule. So I went to check the gauge up in the bridge, and the tank is registering it's over half a tank. So it's got about 45 gallons. And it's not leaking. So I still don't understand where that gas comes from. So I'm going to leave it like that with the 40 gallons or 45 gallons. We'll leave it like that. Let it settle. Maybe with the weight of the liquid, maybe it'll start pushing. If there's some little microscopic hole that it starts seeping through there, I'll come back in a few days and I'll see. If that's the case, then I'll pump it out, and then if I can get to the hole, because it's on the bottom, I won't be able to patch it. But if it's on the side, that I have a feeling it might be on the side, then I can have my patch material that I have here with the fiberglass and everything, and patch it. A friend of mine took out a tank from a diesel. It had a tank of I think it was 100 gallons, I think it was, and he had to even cut the deck so he can get the tank out. I recommended that patch material. He did it. He cleaned it, he sanded it and everything, and then he put the material on there. He said it's hard as a rock, and he already put the tank back in, and it's good to go. So I gotta do things slow and see what happens. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna get some lunch, and I'll see you on the next one.